Onions contain quercetin, a flavonoid with demonstrated antiviral, anti-inflammatory, and immune-enhancing properties. Quercetin inhibits viral replication, reduces inflammatory cytokines, and may reduce upper respiratory infection symptoms. Onions also contain organosulfur compounds with antimicrobial effects and prebiotic fructans that feed beneficial gut bacteria. The theoretical case for onions is sound. The recommendation to consume onions daily during cold and flu season is achievable because onions are affordable, widely available, and versatile. Adding raw onions to salads, with red onions being highest in quercetin and milder when raw, including in cooked dishes like soups, stews, and stir-fries, roasting as a side dish, or making French onion soup, these are all practical applications. The note that raw onions provide highest quercetin levels though cooking makes them more digestible is accurate. Red and yellow onions containing more quercetin than white onions helps people choose varieties strategically. The outer layers containing highest quercetin concentration, so removing minimal peel, this is detailed implementation advice that matters. Quercetin being heat-stable, so cooked onions retain benefits is reassuring for people who can't tolerate raw onions. The recommendation to combine onions with garlic for synergistic antimicrobial effects makes sense. Both contain sulfur compounds that work through different mechanisms. The prebiotic fiber supporting gut bacteria essential for immunity ties onions into the broader theme of gut-immune connection. Here's what I want to examine critically. The quercetin research is interesting, but the amounts needed for therapeutic effects in clinical studies often exceed what you'd get from food. Quercetin supplements used in research are typically 500 to 1,000 milligrams daily. A medium onion contains maybe 25 to 50 milligrams of quercetin. You'd need to eat 10 to 20 onions daily to reach supplement study doses. That's not happening. The antiviral effects of quercetin demonstrated in laboratory studies use concentrated quercetin at doses not achievable through onion consumption. We're seeing a familiar pattern, promising in vitro research that doesn't translate directly to eating the food. The bioavailability of quercetin from onions isn't great. Much of it isn't absorbed or is rapidly metabolized. For people who dislike onion flavor, the suggestion to include them in soups and sauces where flavor is integrated is practical, but it doesn't address whether these amounts provide clinically significant immune benefits. The vitamin C, B vitamins, and chromium in onions are nice additions, but not present in amounts that dramatically impact immune function from one serving. I appreciate onions as part of a vegetable-rich diet. They're affordable, accessible, and versatile. The sulfur compounds and quercetin may provide some immune support, but positioning onions as a significant antiviral or immune-enhancing food based primarily on quercetin content doesn't match the bioavailability and dose realities. Eat onions because they're a nutritious vegetable that adds flavor and contains beneficial compounds, not because they're going to meaningfully prevent or treat viral infections.